every day for you. My sweetheart, the husband of my youth.
I love you always.
And forever.
So help me God.
So help.
Are you looking for love? Are you single and ready to mingle? Let's help you find your perfect match and ignite the fire of love in your heart. Tune in to Smingles on Heart Echoes every Thursdays at 8 p.m. only on Echo 100.7 FM.
Let it out. Let go of the stress. Tune in to Stress Release every Friday with Ure 100.7 Echo FM.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and every amazing person on that is sound of my voice. How are we doing today? You're listening to Echo FM 100.7, and of course, my name is Urinaya. Friends call me Uri, everyone calls me Urina. On the show, I am the Lovegod, and I'm going to be with you here from now up until about 10 o'clock or thereabout. Need I remind you that it is the 21st day of October in 2025, and it's a beautiful Tuesday evening. How was your day? I trust that you're well rested after the day's work, or maybe you're resting now. But then the most important thing is that you're doing fine and the day wasn't so stressful for you. Also, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who reached out in one way or the other to find out if I was okay. After yesterday, I'm fine. I'm doing great. Thank you so much. And I do appreciate all the love, okay? All right, as you know, today is Tuesday. And every Tuesday, you already know what it is. It's the I Am Sorry show. All right. And because of what happened yesterday, I did promise that we're going to move the regiment class to today. Okay. So we're going to use the first part of today for what we usually do on Tuesdays. And then maybe around 9:30 thereabout, we can start the class on regimen and drawing up a regimen. All right, let's just call it a mini time management class. All right, so you might need to prepare a pen and a paper ahead of time, or if you have a browsing phone, maybe you can use. Okay, let me not say a browsing phone. If you have a big phone that allows notes, if you have a phone where you can draft notes on the phone, it's okay to keep listening, okay? Till 9:30, right? Because we're going to be doing it together. It's going to be an interactive class, and one that you need to write stuff down, okay? So that's going to start at 9:30. But for now, let's start the show officially. So in case you're wondering what happens on Tuesdays right here on Echo FM 100.7 during this Heart Echoes period with the Lovegod, this is our own therapy show where we, get to learn about different types of traumas, help people unravel things generally that affect their emotions, their mental health, and everything about them generally. Because if your emotions, your mental health, and any of those things are tampered with, then it actually can affect your well-being generally, right? I've seen people who have gone through really traumatic experiences, and it has made them become someone who they cannot even recognize, right? You'll be very shocked that a lot of people that behave in a funny type of way are behaving like that because of the different traumas that they're battling. Okay, so this is our own therapy show, and apart from that, it's called the I Am Sorry show because this is where we remind ourselves of the importance of healing, the importance of forgiveness, the importance of starting afresh, the importance of forgiving oneself, because each time it's very easy actually to forgive the next person than it is to forgive yourself genuinely most times. And when people make mistakes or they do things that they were not supposed to do, they find it hard to forgive themselves. And each time they keep going in circles and even experiencing more problems and building up more trauma from that place of unforgiveness. All right. So the show is one to help you always remember that each day, each week, you need to start on a clean slate. If you offend anyone, it is good to make peace with yourself and to make peace with the person and put it behind you. All right, it is very important. So that's why on Tuesdays I can help, and reach out to those that you have offended. Someone called me last week and said he wanted to apologize. He wanted his wife back or something. I can't remember the story exactly, but I asked you to reach out and I didn't get your message. To be very honest, I have a lot of messages waiting for me on this SMS line. Right from matchmaking to Friday messages to Sunday to, yes, today I haven't gone through any of those messages. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So yeah, I'll sort it out, by the way. I will. It's just that I've not been available, and yesterday should have told you that I really needed a lot of rest. Anyway, that person, what I'm trying to say is, please reach out. Maybe you sent your message to the wrong line, or you didn't send it at all. Because many of you know how to come and say, what do I do? This is what happened. And then when we want to find out from the next person, you just disappear. Don't be like that, okay? You see, don't be ashamed to come forward on the show. Don't be ashamed to be called out when you're wrong. Actually, don't be resistant to correction. It's something that as human beings, we need to subject ourselves to, right? Because normally nobody really likes correction. But if you put yourself in a position whereby you stay humble and you're ready to always receive correction, it can really, really help you, to be very honest. And so if you're going to come on the show, I need you to be 100% honest. If you coughed, you say you coughed. If you jumped, you say you jumped. It's going to help us to be able to help you better. All right? So having said that, if you're going through a thing or two, or there are questions that you need answers to about trauma, your mental health, something that's affecting you, something that happened in the past, something that is still happening in the present, if there's something that is threatening your mental health or threatening your well-being or threatening you as a person, this is where to come forward so that we can try in our own capacity to help you reach a good resolve. All right. And also I'd like to add that if anybody comes forward, you need to be empathetic. All right. We've had a class on empathy, even though that was for the married couples, but it applies to every single person. Life is already tough enough. The world is as difficult as it can be. All the world needs is one person who can show love, one person who can say, oh, I know that this is not what it's supposed to be, but I understand. And I'm going to show you the mercy of God, right? I'm going to show you that love that is not going to judge. While I correct you and lead you on the right path, at the same time, I'm not going to cast you aside and rebuke you just because you're making mistakes or just because you're a little twisted, depending on the twisting, shall. If it's those type of twisting that, they have to send the person to Yaba left, please, you might want to abstain completely before you end up being the one taking to Yaba left. Okay? So, yeah. So, I said, if anyone calls in with any issue, try to apply empathy. Try to season your words, all right? So that you don't discourage other people and then you don't make the person feel worse about coming forward, all right? We listen, we don't judge, okay? Everybody here is a family member, except maybe you have not, registered to be a family member yet. But if you're listening and you've been calling in or you've texted or you've introduced yourself on the night show, you're a family member, right? So please, it is very important that we treat these issues as though we are treating that of a family member. Because no matter how annoying our family members can be, no matter how irritating the situation can be, we cannot throw them away because they are family members, right? That should be the same mindset you should have towards correcting people. And of course, if you want me to reach out to anyone you've offended or someone who's offended you and get closure, then feel free to hit me up right now. All right? So I'm going to give time for those who have challenges and things that they want to share to come forward. And then once it gets to 9:30, would start the class on how to draft a regimen and the importance of time management. All right, you're still listening to Echo FM 100.7, and I'm going to go on a very short musical break, just one song actually, and After the song, I'm going to open up my phone lines and we can get talking. By the way, we're live on Facebook and on YouTube. I always don't remember to say, I always remember to say that. So yeah, feel free to drop a comment. Feel free to ask your questions, and then I'll definitely get to them. All right. Don't forget to also follow Echo FM 100.7. I'm sure the link is going to be in the comments. It's going to be pinned to the comment, the link to follow the new Echo FM Facebook account. All right, please do follow the account so that you don't miss out on anything later on. Okay. All right. So at this point, let's go on that break. And when I come back, I'll open up the phone lines and we can get talking. My name is still Urinaya and I'm still in the studio. Go nowhere.
This is Ofekata Orodo community. Cuddle in nature's embrace. From the sky, its beauty stretches wide. Serene landscape, lush greenery, and a windy path that whispers stories of old. Ofekata Orodo is not just a place on the map. It is a heartbeat, a heritage, a people proud of their land. And today, it opens its arm to a contest that stirs excitement, mystery, and the promise of discovery, the Ojezurobodo search. As the Echo FM theme arrive, the elders of Ofekata Orodo receive them with warmth and joy. With hearty smile and open arms, they share stories of their rich cultural heritage, woven with resilience, unity, and pride. The atmosphere is filled with excitement, for their beloved community has been chosen for this month's contests. The search process, guided by the moderator, sets the tone, clearly explaining how the search will unfold. And with no time wasted, the participants leap into the fray. The search has begun. Where could it be? A thought that surely echoed in the heart of every seeker. I think it's here. Oh no, not again. Along the way, they encounter broken school buildings and poor road network, a reminder of challenges that still calls for attention. As each second tick by, every movement becomes critical. Every step, every decision matters. Where could it be? I must find it. I must see it. The tension build, the search intensify, yet no one backs down. Each participant stays the course, eyes fixed on the ultimate goal. After moments of anticipation, a contestant finally uncover the Ojezurubodo treasure. Cheers erupts, laughter fill the air, and the joy of victory. It is a moment of triumph. The celebration reaches its peak as the King of Ofekata Orodo, His Royal Highness, Eze Engineer Marcel Uzegbu Okata II of Ofekata Orodo, warmly welcomed the winners. With gratitude,
my name is Ekwebelem Pascal Uchechukwu.
Asị na ịgbalị ala Chukwu gozie gị na ọ bụrụ na eruru dị ya ebe ahụ enweghị nwa m nwere ikikere ịdị na-achọ nwee ike ịdị na-achọ ebe ezuturu ha because Echo FM ha zutuo ihe ọ na-ara ha ịchọta ya.
he commended the Echo FM theme for bringing the contest to his people, strengthening bond and showcasing a uniqueness of their land. Women of the community dance cheerfully, their vibrant steps echoing pride.
His Royal Highness Engineer Marcel Ihanacho Uzegbu Okata II of Ofekata Asian Kingdom and Secretary to...
As I said, let the show begin officially. 091-120,022, 091-120,022, 0707-454-1014, 0707-454-1014. You can leave me a message on WhatsApp or send an SMS. That's if they'll allow you to, because that line will most probably keep ringing until the show is done anyway. So let's open up the phone lines. Hello, good evening. Are you there? Good evening to you.
How do you know?
I'm very fine, thank you.
How's work today?
Work is fine. We're thankful to God.
Do anybody look for your trouble?
No.
If someone look for your trouble, let me know.
Okay, no wahala. I will tell you if they try.
Let me come and break somebody's head there. Well, then, no problem now. You're speaking with Samuel, the Penta guy from Udato.
Okay, that's nice. Welcome to the show.
No problem. There's no problem. I just want to hear from you.
All right, thank you so much for calling. Have a great night, Trust.
Thanks, man.
Hello, good evening to you.
Hello, good evening.
Hi, good evening.
Madonna.
I don't know, this one your voice is like this. What's going on?
I'm not happy.
What's wrong?
On Sunday, my ex-husband came to my house unannounced. Like, I don't want to tell them where I'm living, but his wife keep on disturbing me. That's why I have to direct her where I'm staying. So last week on Sunday, I went to church, and my kids, they went for holidays because they are on their midterm break. So after church, I'm with my, I have a visitor here, but he's a guy. So he came. When he knocked at the gate, I didn't know he was born coming because he never told me that he's coming to see me. I opened the door and entered. He asked me who is the guy I'm talking with. I told him he's my friend. he started shouting the name of my kids, calling them, but they did not answer. He says, so I sent my kids out so I can be with the guy. I don't even reply to him, I just overlook him. When he turned back and started asking the guy, what are you doing with my wife? Who ordered you to come here? That his wife, we just have a minor quarrel.